Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mike and bid you all welcome back to The Witcher. Last episode, we finally wrapped up the unfortunate fates of those two wraiths, although for some reason it seems like Selena did not depart to the great beyond like she was supposed to. I don't know why they never really got around to patching that, because it seems like it's been a problem basically since the game got released. For some reason, giving her the Wreath of Immortelles does not do what it's supposed to. She just kind of walks off. And Geralt continues to act like she has passed away, or failed to pass away, really. I don't remember if Berengar has anything new to say. I did do a test run, because this is basically going to be the last episode of this chapter, and I did a test run, but unfortunately that was a couple weeks ago. I have had a hectic couple weeks, so I don't really remember what I did and what I needed to do. Sorry, buddy. I just blasted the shit out of your fire.
Yeah. Farewell.
Alright, so that doesn't work. Pressed the wrong click for some reason, and I thought this was Dragon Age, and I was right-clicking to talk to people. So anyway, we finished with that. So really all we've got left to do now is try and bridge the peace between the villagers and the vodyanoi. Yeah, these combos get a little strange looking after a while. I can't remember if I did that on screen, but I don't even remember the buttons. Yeah, I've been leveling up in the combat categories for the most part, because I don't really see a whole lot of value to much else. But, yeah, I guess for now, basically, as far as I know, what happens is, once you've completed the Heat of the Day quest, the friendly vodyanoi priest over there at the altar comes back. Yep, I can see him walking around over there, and if you need more confirmation, this girl makes sure to tell you.
I know something you don't.
Go on.
The funny fishman has come back. Those evil fish people finished eating from the lady's altar. Disgusting!
The vodyanoi priest has returned? I must speak with him.
And I shall do that. What the hell were they eating off of the statue? Are they just eating the rocks? A little weird. Alright, let's go speak with Funny Fishman. Blah 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 blah.
Oak. Gulbul Talhul.
Gulbul Talhul.
I've taken Berengar's job. Tell me about this conflict.
We underwater live deep. We lady love, yet not all. Many Dagon love, lady leave. The humans kill. I plead your sword, Dagon, 'tis love. I give reward.
I see.
Big blood bovine in village, Dagon for her come. This love Dagon, I give reward. Something sword, something wonderful.
You want me to steal the cow and use it to bait Dagon?
This love big blood bovine on altar. Dagon come from deep.
I'm supposed to kill it on the altar.
Prefer human sacrifice. Uraralalu.
I prefer no sacrifices, to be honest. So, yeah, basically, for some reason, killing Dagon seems to be the ultimate goal, no matter which route you take. I honestly don't remember. What were we supposed to do if we did Julian's idea? I think we were supposed to steal something from the altar and use that to lure Dagon out. This funny fish man is telling us to use the prize-winning cow as bait for Dagon and slay it on the altar as a sacrifice. Obviously, neither of those are the best option, because all that's going to do is continue to brew bad blood, even between the peaceful vodyanoi and the humans. So we're going to keep running along with the Lady of the Lakes idea, because that seems to actually have some I don't know if this is a word, but some unanimity between the two parties at play here.
The Lady of the Lake wants to help resolve the conflict.
Lialul be what?
The Lady of the Lake wishes the vodyanoi to live in peace with humans. Killing their favorite cow wouldn't help.
Yet Dagon must is loved be.
I can take care of that too, but you'd have to give me something.
Big blood bovine better idea. Yet obedient must be for lady. Choose.
Now, what gets me is that once you've hit this dialogue, you cannot second guess yourself. You have to pick the right one. The answer's on that altar right behind him. So if you do the wrong one, you're in big trouble.
The Gold Bracelet.
Yeah, Gold Bracelet belonged to the villager's founder, was given to the vodyanoi. And as the people saw a fine statue of alabaster appear, they were all speechless. So yeah, that's the story of how peace was made between the vodyanoi and the villagers before. So you have to get the like gifts to make it happen again. I apologize for the fire truck. Alright, so with those in hand, our next objective is to bring these back to the Lady of the Lake and make shit happen. Alright, stand up.
Yes,
Milady, are these what you wanted?
indeed. Here, pour a drop of my blood onto the altar. Challenge Dagon to a duel.
So be it.
So, the gifts themselves seemed honestly irrelevant if all it took was a drop of her blood in order to get Dagon to appear. But I'm guessing there's something symbolic behind it. Something that the lady wanted just to prove that both parties were sincere. Alright, so the only way to get the 5th tier combos for all these weapons. I don't know why I haven't been doing fast steel. Might as well get those up with the silver talents. Basically, the only way to get the higher tier combos for the different attack stances is to get their relevant attribute to the same level. So we're not getting any group stances beyond level 3 until we get level 4 stamina. Attack 20, dodge 20, parry 10, resistance to blinding, incineration resist. Sounds useful, so I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna chuck this bronze talent wherever the hell, because they ain't even doing me much good anymore. Another fire truck. Let me just whip up some potions while we're here. I don't know why I never made that. And so here be the altar of Dagon. I don't know why they went with an idol of some Cthulhu monstrosity here with 4 tits on it, but that's not what Dagon looks like, as we're about to see. Now, I actually never tried this. And which one's the Axis sign? Or the whichever one's a trap one. Irden is it? The one I have not actually invested in. Okay, so that's not what I thought it was. In The Witcher 2, the Irden is like a trap you set. That doesn't seem to be how it works in this game. I did not know that. So, yeah. I thought you might be able to set traps and they would actually work in the fight. Doesn't seem to work that way. Okay, so we get endurance regeneration up high. And we'll do that for health regen and damage. Alright, so the tricky part about this fight is the fact that Dagon himself is not really the target. I will demonstrate that as we proceed. Oh, here come the big fishy boy. Yeah, you notice that a lot of the vodyanoi priests are included in his entourage, and there are quite a few of them. Yeah, that showed him. Oh, he looked nasty. Alright, so the annoying thing is that he comes out with the steel sword to start with. Now, obviously, this random waterfall here gets in the way. So here's the tricky part about Dagon. You cannot hit him. So your actual targets are the worshippers around him. Although you can knock him down with the, Alright, unfortunately, the other unfortunate thing is he's a massive target who often gets in the way while he's trying to hit other people. But he doesn't actually hit all that hard. Alright, so group stance will not work. I'm guessing because he's included in it. Alright, see, it keeps going after him because he keeps getting in the way. Best thing to do, honestly, is to just keep stunning them and killing them. But everyone you kill does take down his health bar. But basically, this is why the... Which potion was it? The one increasing endurance regen is the most helpful potion you can probably get here. Because since they keep healing each other, it's pretty difficult otherwise. Yeah, every time you kill one of these, it takes away his health bar. I don't remember how many you have to kill in total. I think it's like 15 or so. Okay, unfortunately I didn't get him. I meant to hit this guy, but as usual, Dagon just gets in the way. That's really his biggest... the most dangerous thing about him is he's just a nuisance. But since he rarely ever attacks and doesn't do much damage, it's kind of irrelevant. And none of these guys really attack all that much either. And this guy was just kind of chilling. And that's it. And he's gone in a flash. So unfortunately, I just quick looted him, so I didn't really see everything he had, but... I believe we get a mutagen? Or something? Well, we got Kikimore's ire, but yeah, we get like Dagon's tears, something silly like that. I don't know where it goes. But basically, we got a mutagen that we can use to brew another mutagenic potion. I forgot to even drink this. So we got a mutation now, a stamina mutation. I guess that was it. So that's not really the most helpful thing, but might as well drink it if you got it. Alright, so yeah, he wasn't all that tough. We also got a sun rune, I believe. Just kind of irrelevant, because rune swords at this point aren't really good for a whole lot. Alright, well, done and done. Oh, we're full. So let's report back to the lake lady on the good news.
Yes?
I killed Dagon.
In gratitude, I will part the curtain of mists, allowing you to recall something of your past abilities.
Thank you, milady.
Use my gift wisely.
Milady, it seems I am needed in Murky Waters.
Destiny has brought you here. We must speak.
Naturally.
I am a goddess. You are the sword of destiny. Death has followed you for years.
Perhaps.
Accept this gift from the Lady of the Lake. It will help you fulfill your destiny.
What gift is that?
That was the most awkward dialogue, I think, in the game so far. Just the way they handled it, and it didn't seem like the two of them were even having the same conversation.
White Wolf. You traveled a long path fraught with danger. You demonstrated courage and goodness. By divine power, I hereby knight you. Face your enemies without fear. Safeguard the helpless. Never lie, even if it means your death. That is your oath. Arise a knight.
Sir Bonehead.
Destiny will give you no rest. A long road lies ahead. I see death and blood. I see frosty chaos. Take this sword as a sign of my favor. Once the blade of a great warrior, it lay in the depths for ages.
Probably rusty as hell then.
Milady.
Shh, Witcher. It matters not if you believe in destiny. With the blade I present you, you will complete your mission.
Thank you, Milady.
Go, White Wolf, and do what must be done. May you fulfill your destiny.
Well then. So something they didn't really consider when doing that scene is that you already have a sword. I actually totally meant to sell that before I actually received this. So that was my mistake. Actually, I think it drops back where the dialogue triggered. Or where the cutscene triggered. So it's actually going to be back where she was standing before. Yeah, if you want to fuss with that, you can take that and sell it. But the problem is, I don't think there's any merchants at this point. So, yeah, you have to sell it before... After you kill Dagon, you have to sell your silver sword in order to actually get a profit off that. And that was my mistake. Although, it is an impressive sword standing upright with a pommel in the sand like that. So, oh well.
Berenger?
I betrayed Kier Moran's location to the Salamandra leader. Then I helped them with their research. I was hunting the beast in the outskirts of Vizima when they captured me. I escaped and ran into Kalkstein, accepting his offer to open the tower in the swamp. That's when they nabbed me again. They weren't as nice the second time around. Finding Alvin, bringing him to them was the only way I could save my skin.
Why are you telling me this?
I wanted to tell you to your face. See that famous icy glare of yours?
I don't intend to judge you.
Does that mean you understand? You don't condemn me?
I can't condone your choices, but I guess I understand.
Meaning?
Do what you think is right. I'm not your nanny.
Take this. We'll meet again, White Wolf.
So basically, if you tell him off there... Oh, we don't get his letter, which... And we don't get that book. And for some reason, we get Dagon sap from him. So I guess that's why I didn't see us pick it up. I don't know why we pick it up from him. So... Where is it? I don't know where it shows up, but yeah, we use it when we meditate. Make a potion out of it. So yeah, if you tell him off there, then he does not make another appearance in this game. So it's wise to not do that. Alright then. Oh?
Geralt of Rivia. I've oft heard of your death.
Forgive me, but I don't think I've ever heard of yours.
White Rayla. What brings you here, Witcher?
Slaying monsters. Nothing unusual.
Have you seen a unit of elves in the area?
No, no units.
Watch what you say. You're hardly untouchable. If I discover you working with the Scoia'tael...
Threatening me?
No. Merely helping you to avoid a serious error whose consequences might prove too dire for you to handle.
You watch your step too. I'm not some emaciated elf. I can defend myself.
I don't doubt it. Know that Vizima is burning. Non-humans have turned it into a war zone. Those poor starving elves are murdering humans by the dozen. My orders are to halt the unit Teruviel Ep Shahil commands, and I won't have you getting in my way. They're cowering in the village and have taken hostages. We'll attack soon.
Losses will likely run high.
Strange words, given your new friend is that murderer Yavin. I know you had a hand in the bank robbery. By some coincidence, the Scoia'tael have carried better arms ever since. Whatever the case may be, these peasants gave the unit shelter and food. They are guilty of treason.
I won't let you slaughter these peasants.
Ha! Would you take us on? Very well. Speak to that elven bitch. If they lay down their arms, I guarantee a fair trial. For them and the peasants.
Hold off attacking until I get back.
You have my word.
Yeah, what's your word worth? So she's an interesting character. She only shows up very briefly in this game, but she actually is very detailed in the books as far as I know. And based on what I read, they didn't really handle those details too well in this game, because among other things, she's supposed to be like really disfigured from an incident a long time ago. Like, I think she's supposed to have a lot of scars and shit like that, but also her hair is supposed to be stark white, kind of like a Witcher, which is why she's called White Rayla. But instead, she looks fine and has black hair. So, yeah. There's another one of the little discrepancies in this game. But yeah, so she is one of the commanders of the Flaming Rose. Obviously has a troop here ready to lay waste to Teruviel's group, who apparently saw them coming and have taken drastic measures to try and ensure their safety, taking hostages in the village. Hostages that at one point offered them help, or at least or at one point gave them help, or at least offered them help, is what I meant to say. But in turn, the elves have gone and taken them hostage. But it looks like White Rayla intends to, dispense with all of them, peasants included. So, I don't know. She's not making a good case for her suggested clemency.
Geralt?
Dandelion?
Teruviel's elves have taken hostages in the village. What do we do?
I spoke with Rayla. She's leading the Knights of the Order.
Geralt. Alvin's one of the hostages.
I know. I'll try negotiating with them.
All right. I'll keep a lookout behind the village mayor's house. When you're ready, come tell me what to do.
I need to talk to White Rayla and Teruviel. Somehow I doubt this will be easy.
You'll manage. See you.
So, this is one of the biggest moments where you have to make a choice between the Scoia'tael, the Flaming Rose, or the so-called Witcher path, which is basically Geralt says fuck you to everybody. I don't remember. I think the Witcher path is basically just trying to sneak Alvin out of here and letting whatever happens happen. And obviously siding with one side or the other means open conflict with the opposition. So, I don't know. I guess we'll let Teruviel plead her case. Surprised they aren't taking up arms as we approach.
Geralt of Rivia, Teruviel spoke of you.
What do you want?
I lead the reinforcements Yavin sent to help Teruviel. As you can see, Vivaldi's gold is finally serving a just cause.
Arms bought for stolen gold. Admirable. If you've come from Vizima, then you led White Rayla here.
Unimportant. Teruviel could hardly run forever. The Order's hounds cannot be outrun. She should see this as an opportunity to face and defeat her persecutors, and then return to aid Yavin.
You're giving Teruviel no choice, and now you need me to kill the Knights.
Teruviel is a living symbol of our struggle. She has no right to turn and flee. You've done so much for us already. So, stand with her, with the persecuted, against those who are blinded by hatred.
Why would I do that? For some of Vivaldi's gold?
No. To support a just cause and prevent a massacre like that in the outskirts. And to save your Alvin from the Order's bloodthirsty lackeys.
And whose hands is Alvin in right now? God, these guys in their self-righteous posturing. Coming in here, taking Teruviel, forcing her to be a part of this conflict by leading the Order here. You know, these guys will manipulate anything behind their rhetoric, but unfortunately, as it stands, they do seem to be a little bit more in the right. So, where's Teruviel anyway? Oh, I guess we have to talk to this little shit first.
Yes?
I didn't ask you anything.
You all right?
No, I feel strange. I can hear what they're thinking. It's terrible, Geralt.
Do you have the necklace?
Yes, I wear it all the time. I don't want to hear them. Geralt, why are the elves doing this?
Unfortunately, I can't make my own point here, so I have to pick one of these three options. So basically, we either call them straight up counter-racists to the Flaming Rose, or we say that they're kind of holding on to old grudges, or we do the, you know, optimistic view that, you know, they're fighting for what's right.
They're fighting for their freedom, for an ideal. Humans have them up against the wall and they see no other way.
I'll remember that, Geralt. Something bad is about to happen. I can feel it.
I've got to talk to Teruviel. Stay here.
Now, for anyone who's playing this, every time Alvin says, you know, as much as I don't want to listen to that little brat, anytime Alvin says, I'll remember that, keep in mind what you just told him. It may come back, you know, a little bit later.
Geralt, why have you come?
I've come to prevent a massacre.
And I crashed.
There will be no massacre if they let us depart.
You could have left the children alone.
In faith I could not. White Rayla stands on that shore. Several peasant corpses made no impression on her. The children halted her advance.
So basically, she just admitted that she slew hostages. Remember, these are peaceful villages who tried to help her and her little community before. And she comes storming in here and, you know, she didn't explicitly say that she killed them. Maybe it was the other guys who brought them here. But, yeah, they just basically admitted they killed some of the hostages to try and, you know, bluff the Flaming Rose soldiers. So, trying to argue that they are wholly innocent, there really is no argument to be made. You know, they feel that they have their back to the wall, but they also feel any means are justified. So, you know, I can't, in good conscience, advocate for that. But unfortunately, there's just more lives going to be lost if we let this play out any other way.
I want to help, but you must release the hostages.
I know you're a friend. Some Scoia'tael from Vizima joined us recently. They spoke of you, of how you helped Yavin at the bank. The Havkarin are once again supplying arms and provisions, for they believe Yavin will pay them.
I'm glad, but...
Help us flee under cover of night. We have no wish to fight. With luck, none will be harmed.
Agreed.
And tell Dandelion he may well get shot if he continues to hide behind the house.
Alright. I will do that. Dandelion, you're terrible at stealth.
Geralt?
Dandelion, things have gone from bad to worse.
Scoia'tael on one side, the Order on the other, and us in the middle with Alvin.
Bahakaman safes designed by gnome engineers. Masterful locking spells. Battle-hardened war veterans. 500 years of experience. All this to keep your coin safe. Absolutely safe. don't believe the hype. The forces are balanced. Rumors of riches stolen from the bank have drawn food and weapons suppliers. Riches that humans stole from Vivaldi earlier. The Scoia'tael won't admit it, but the fight for freedom is easier on a full stomach in decent armor.
Geralt, what now? Leaving's not an option. You'd make enemies of both the Order and the non-humans.
I'm not worried about that. I'd rather save Alvin, but if I go, there could be a massacre, and I have friends to think about.
Witcher, this feels like a pivotal moment. What you do will have consequences. So do we grab Alvin and leave them to it?
No, the elves need my help.
What should I do?
Find the Fisher King and tell him to be ready. We're going back to Vizima.
All right. See you at the lakeside.
I want to get Alvin out of here. I can't allow him to be harmed in any way.
The little one has come to love you as a son loves a father. We do not kill children. Take him with you.
Uh-oh, shenanigans.
It's a trap! They're attacking!
I should have known. Boy, the sound effects are just...
Alvin, no!
God, you dumb little brat. You're always causing problems. Whatever, at least he's out of our hair for now. Alright, shit's going down. I can't get my sword out. Wrong sword. Where is my... I can't pull my frickin'... Oh my goodness, that was irritating. Let's go after the big man. Let me get him. Ah, you keep fucking it up. Alright. Oh, that's done. Come again. Where's Miss Teruvio? Ooh, pretty. Well, you just did. Alright, well, eat your heart out. I'm not sure where Teruvio's gone.
Idleness tires me.
I lead the reinforcements.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where the hell she went. Oh, I guess we're not talking to her.
I cannot wait to fight.
Well, can't say that all went according to plan, but at least we saved most of the elves. I think the hostages hopefully ran for cover. If they got caught up in the middle of all that, then yeah. Well, to be fair, in this particular case, the Order came to kill the peasants. The elves would have only done it incidentally. But now, unfortunately, it seems that they might have gotten caught in the crossfire. I didn't really see where they all went. They were gone by the time we really got in the thick of it. Anyway, that was not a rousing success. Let's find Dandelion debrief and figure out what we're doing next. Oh, and another thing I forgot to do. I forgot that the friendly vodyanoi said something about a sword if I killed Dagon, but I don't know. That's something he would only do if we did it according to his plan by killing the cow. I didn't even think to check up on him afterwards. I think he's gone now. Hey, he's gone. Shit. Should have checked in on him, but I have a feeling he was gone anyway. I think he would have given us another silver sword, and that we would have gotten this one from the Lady of the Lake. I've never done it. I've never done this part of the quest any other way. I always did it by retrieving the gifts, so I don't really remember what the alternatives were. Oh well, we got... White Rayla never got involved in all that, so let's see what she has to say for herself now that she's all alone.
Witcher?
What happened?
Fucking fanatics, not an ounce of professionalism. They stripped me of my command, and when I refused to attack, my adjutant pulled out a letter from Siegfried. Had it all along.
Well...
How did it go?
The eternal fire, if it exists, warms the souls of the knights.
You're a traitor.
I don't think so. But unlike you, I'm certainly no murderer.
Time will tell. Remember, Witcher, history is written by the victors.
Oh yeah? We'll see who the victor shall be then. Alright, so... none of that worked out all that well. But the Fisher King's gonna get us out of here, so let's thank him in advance.
I negotiated a peace between the humans and the vodyanoi. I also defeated Dagon. Nothing to say again? Care to try? A short magic word. I know you can do it. Come now, before I decide you're a grumpy boob and a dimwit.
Grumpy boob. Dimwit. 'Cause I don't feel the need to talk incessantly. I may not be the most talkative, but a grumpy boob and a dimwit? That's harsh.
I knew you had it in you.
You're welcome anyway.
Alright, well, that's it. Lady of the Lake is gone, so I guess we can't really report to her, but... oh well. Once again, we've left this place in a bigger mess than we found it, so I guess it's time to get out of here.
Geralt?
This is bad. Really bad.
What happened?
Alvin opened a portal and disappeared. He could be anywhere.
We need to get back to Vizima. Triss might have some ideas.
Vizima it is, then.
After you.
No, after you. Hey, Pooch. Not really sure what the symbolism there is supposed to be. For some reason our boat was showing up on the other side. Uh-oh. That's bad news. Hopefully the elves got out of there then. There's smoke on the water.
We arrive in Vizima soon.
Smell that?
Yeah. Smoke. Something's burning.
Heavy and stifling. Like thatched roof huts.
Damn it, Geralt, look!
That was a very expressive motion.
Gods damn it, Geralt. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You should be used to the sight of fighting by now, Dandelion.
We should never grow accustomed to violence and horror, especially the sensitive among us.
Luckily, we mutants have no feelings. Is that what you mean?
Shut up and tell me what you're doing.
Berengar's letter contained some clues. To start with, we need to get into the city.
That will be neither easy nor safe.
I agree. But I won't give up now that I'm so close.
Nose to the ground, forging on. You're like a bloodhound on a fresh trail.
Old Vizima awaits.
Probably the site of the heaviest fighting, then there's the plague.
We need to get inside. Finally, I'll find out who's behind Salamandra.
Geralt?
You think so?
You sure you want to come?
I'd never desert you. I want to help.
But matters may get intense.
I hope you don't think I'm scared.
Not at all.
Alright, so he basically becomes our innkeeper of sorts. Unfortunately, like, we were supposed to play dice with him, but I couldn't find him after the heat of the day thing. Yeah, he does hold on to all this shit. Might as well give him what we don't need. But we should probably hang on to the strong alcohol if I have anything in here. Which I don't think I do. That's all this crap. I don't know why I keep these contracts. Well, the Salamandra brooches. Oh, well, so be it. Alright, so I forgot to read the stuff that Berengar gave us. It seems his letter might have... Oh, no, there it is. Nope, that's from Triss. Yeah, it seems like his letter that he gave us disappeared. So I forgot to read that. Oh, well. Oh, there it is. Always believed the Witchers had stripped me of the ability to communicate with humans. Now I know this to be untrue. Whatever the reasons, I cannot talk to people, so I write this letter instead. Herein I admit, I am a coward. I fear pain, incapacitation, and death. I was afraid of Karamor and afraid when I fought monsters, and finally, I feared the Professor and Azar Javed, especially the latter. He supervises Salamandra's scientific project, creating deadly creatures from black magic and mutagens. He is a powerful mage, but if my plan works, he'll be a dead mage, and the Witcher's secrets will be safe. In spite of everything, I am content our paths crossed as I set off now for Vizima. Well, it seems your plan didn't work. But I don't know why you just now professed that you had a plan to try and stop them. Could have told us that earlier. And he also gave us something else. Oh, I already read that. Oh, that's what he gave us. That's why. He didn't actually give us a Dagon item. He just gave us the recipe. Full moon increases maximum vitality. Shrike causes damage to assailants who land blows. Increases damage caused to vampires. Alright then. Boy, this is the smoothest the frame rate has ever been in this game. I always, or generally, get 60 FPS, but for some reason the animations never play this smooth. It is, like, amazing.
I knew you'd be back sooner or later. You missed a lot.
Greetings, Vincent. Why are you here?
I'm responsible for King Radovid's safety while he's in Temeria. We'd be deep in it if anything would have happened to him.
Has Foltest returned?
Yes. He's in old Vizima. Knowing whose orders we're following really boosted morale.
I need to get into old Vizima. I stand a chance of getting in alone, but not with... Do you follow?
What's going on?
I have a job for you, Dandelion, regarding King Radovid. The Witcher's flapping tongue would be a liability.
Why do I think you're up to something?
It's true. I'm not suited to converse with kings.
Done. Dandelion, wait for me at the King's camp. Geralt, do what you must.
Alright, that's one way to get him off our hands. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call the episode here. I guess we'll walk through... Huh, there's some hostiles up there. Ooh. Are they only inside, or does that include some of the people down here? Because I don't want to fight everybody down here. I don't think I have to. I'm pretty sure they're just the guys up there. But, anyway. Oh, shit.
Ah, you're in time for quite a scrap.
Scrap?
Oh, quiet at the front. Here they clash, there they grunt, and again. Oh, quiet at the front. Yavin won. Almost all Vizima's non-humans took up arms.
How'd that happen?
When the Order started killing women and children, even the most assimilated elves rebelled. Dumbest move since the age of King Desmod.
Maybe the Grand Master wanted to provoke non-humans.
As if that wasn't enough. Rumors surfaced about non-humans being resettled in Old Vizima because we're more susceptible to plague. Fucking fairy tale, of course.
What are you doing here?
We need to repel the attacking knights. Then I want to lead the civilians and Shani's patients out of Old Vizima.
Shani's in Old Vizima?
She organized a kind of field hospital at the old town hall. Coming with me?
Naturally.
Alright, we'll get to that. I wanna make sure we organize all this in the next episode. So Zoltan's gonna follow us now. Oh! Well, it seems the Skoy telecharging. I guess we better lend them a hand. Otherwise, they are liable to die. And blast them. Okay, that's done. Yeah, all you just fall back then. At least, Zoltan's got a pretty hefty axe. Better than Dandelion's loot. Alright, so be it. So, for some reason, none of the Redanian, or Temerian, or Redanian soldiers, or Vincent seem at all concerned about this fight. Then again, it doesn't seem like the Temerian Guard ever really had a whole lot of respect for the Flaming Rose. That was never really made, you know, distinct or anything like that, but I just get the feeling they wouldn't. Town Guard, Temerian soldiers, and the Knights don't really seem like they would get along too well. Where the hell did this... Oh my god, they just keep coming. I'm guessing that these guys kind of just spawn unrelenting. So I'm not really sure what we're gonna do about it. It'd be nice if you would do something. Alright. Before that happens again, I'm gonna call the episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very kindly for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Next episode, we're gonna figure out what the hell's going on here, get ourselves into Old Vizima, maybe meet the king, and, yeah, I guess start snooping around for clues of Salamandra, and they do just keep coming. Fuck's sake. So, until next time, thank you all once again for watching, and, have yourselves a wonderful night.